Hello, and I hope you're having a great week so far. Today we're playing a little game called Let Me In. Now, Let Me In, somebody's going to visit us on a quiet night. And we get to just enjoy our favourite TV shows and chill out, but when they visit us, what would they be asking us? And would it ultimately be a bit strange? If you want to give the game a go for yourselves, links as always in the description down below. And yeah, should we go ahead and get started? I'm guessing that's us. I miss you. If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are, but I believe you are alive. Somewhere. Okay, so I don't know who we're playing out of those pictures, so I don't know how much time has passed since your disappearance. I lost the feeling of time. I don't know what happened to you. The only thing which helps me to live day by day. Memories. Memories about you. Okay, I'm just going to chill and watch our TV then. My favourite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. Is there really nothing playing? Are you just watching a bright screen? I'm sorry about that flickering. I feel safe here. My house is my castle, isn't it? Your house is your castle, and yet this is what you select to watch. Close your eyes. What can you hear around? And that was my sick consciousness. I can hear my favourite TV show. I can hear a clock on my wall. Do you know where you are when you close your eyes? I remember how my room looks. Actually, many rooms look like this. But I feel safe in mine. Are you alone? I'm not sure, we didn't really look around, so I'm not sure. Well, not anymore if we were. It was 2:10 AM when someone knocked on my door. Who can it possibly be? It's interesting that we have a little chair next to our TV like this as well. I need to check it out. Let's see. Who's at our door? It smells like something is rotting outside. Oh no. That's a bit extreme. Do we not have an eye hole that we can peek through? I can't hear anything, but I feel someone is standing behind the door. But it must be because they're knocking. Probably. I should go and open the door. Check the people. I'm not letting people randomly in here. Just check the people. Oh, look. There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. Or maybe it's just me. Rats. Probably. Or maybe somebody or something is trying to get into my house. It will get into my house and hide somewhere until I get to sleep. And it will eat my insides. That's a bit of an extreme jump. You went from there's something it's going to get in my house to and it's going to eat my insides. That was a bit of a leap. Why would that be the first thing we think? Silently. Like rats eat the food in the kitchen at night. Do you have rats in your apartments? That's not good. I should not be so panicked. I'm still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I'm here. There's definitely something in our kitchen because I can hear it. My house is my castle. I feel safe here. We'll just keep repeating that to ourselves. Well, it sounds like there's something in our apartment, but I don't know how much of it is us just imagining it as well. So let's go back. People think that bad things hide in the dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in the dark. Well, I didn't say you had to turn the light off. You could have kept the light on. There's no harm with having a little light on. You know, make sure you can see everything in your room, not be confused by shadows. Now I can go back and watch my favourite TV show. My favourite TV show. It's like a lot darker in here. Are we sure we don't want to go turn that light back on? Bright lights and blinking screen makes me feel calm. I feel safe here, even in dark. Oh, close your eyes. What can you hear? I can hear the clock really loud, but I can hear my favourite TV show. I can hear a clock on my wall. I can hear footsteps. Oh, slowly coming from the kitchen. We don't want to go investigate that, right? I can feel the smell of rotting. It was 2:30 AM when the guest came. And stood right in front of our TV. Hi? Bad ending! Wow, I got the bad ending immediately. Let me in. Okay. I guess, okay, I'm gonna guess I'll try and let you in this time. Am I alone? Yes. Yes, I am alone. Here we go. Okay, check the peephole. I still think I'm gonna check the peephole, but I'll just decide whether or not I'm opening the door. Okay, now I'm gonna open the door. There was still nobody behind the door. I could still feel the smell of rotting. Perhaps somebody who was standing behind the door found another way to enter my house. I'm gonna leave the apartment. Oh, I died. Oops. Okay, so don't look through the peephole. We can't look through the peephole. We're gonna say that I'm alone in my apartment at the moment because I am. We know that for sure. We're just gonna open the door. The smell of rotting became even stronger. What hides in the dark? Who decided to visit me? Yes, hello? Hi! What you doing down there, buddy? I apologise for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? I apologise. I usually walk here and there at night, looking for somebody to visit. Some people close the door in front of me. Well, that happens. I mean, I don't know you. This will probably get me killed, right? So it's I mean, you go around people's houses at 2 AM knocking the door. I could probably see where that would happen. So I'm gonna, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna be polite because I don't know. We've opened our door to him now, so that's so sad. I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors and so many people, so many lost souls. Well, do you want me to put the kettle on? Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Such people usually are friendly to guests. I like to visit people at their houses when they're alone. But when that night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me until the next calm night, when I can visit more people. People who are kind to guests, so we have to be kind to them. My wife was kind to guests. Ah, yes. I had to know your wife. She was a pretty kind person. You were lucky with your wife. She was so kind to let me in when I knocked her door. That door was one of the doors which was easy to enter. I'm not gonna say what did you do with my wife, because I don't know if he did anything. We don't know what he does yet, so, and we know he likes people to be polite. We've had bad endings so far, so I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can enter normally now. How did you enter before? It was 2:30 AM when the guest entered my house. And you're just gonna stand there. Feel free if you want. There is some seats here. There's a chair here if you want it, and there's an armchair there if you'd like to sit. Can I take a seat? Of course, yeah. Make yourself comfortable. You're in my house though, anyway, right? Yeah. Go ahead. I appreciate. You look like a very silent one. Yeah, I just sit in my house and stare at my screen flashing, just flashing white, and I like to listen to the sounds. Very chill life. I'm up very late doing this, but you know, you gotta find your time to have your comfortable moments, right? I don't like how you're staring at me, but I'm going to be polite. I'm going to be very polite. Welcome to our house. You don't speak too much. I'm just gonna be honest, I prefer quiet nights. Yes, I prefer such too. I like quiet, calm nights when nothing happens. So calm. You know, you can relax your hands and just have them like. Imagine you sitting on a chair and you keep your hands completely flat and you just reach them out to the sides. I'm glad he can't hear me because he probably I probably would have got a bad ending by now. So much time for visits. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments. A piece of time which feels important for them. As important as gifts. Exactly, you just want some time to yourself. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. Would you like a gift? I feel like you're hinting. I feel like for a guest, you're hinting very hard that you would like a gift. So, they're always different, the gifts. Sometimes people I visit don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly. So I take the gift myself from time to time. What kind of gift would you like? What could you give me as a gift? I mean, you can have a cup of coffee. I have saved. Oh, you know, a gift is something important for you. You want my photo of my wife? That's what you want. Did I just get a bad ending? I don't think this gift is important for you. Excuse me? Well, I will allow me to take this decision upon myself. Hi! Okay, that's very close. This face looks familiar to me. I enjoyed to visit you this night. I would like to take something. Are you gonna take my face? Something to remember you. I will take your face. Yep, he's taking her face. A common gift you give to your guests. Keep in mind, guest comes to your house. A face is something you can give to them. Make them a hot drink, but first give them the gift of your face. It's very looked upon kindly. So do you not want a cup of coffee or a hot drink? It was 2:45 when the guests left. If the police or neighbours could enter this house, they would find a piece of torn flesh without a face, but they couldn't do it. Nobody will even care about the strange, lonely man who lives alone for a long time. Nobody will find it. Nobody will come. I don't offer your guests a hot drink. Got it. Goes against everything I've learned, but all good. Because I had a feeling this would happen. I'm going to ignore you. You are still silent. I know. Some people are not talkative with guests. Yes, it's not that you saw my face in another ending. It's I'm just not very talkative. You know, last night I visited a woman with her son. That was pretty silent visit. One of the visits where they don't find it good to give gifts to their guest. So I had to take the gift myself. I remember that sweetie screams, but I didn't do anything bad. I just took my gift. Poor mother was thinking that I will take her son. But that would be too cruel and wrong. Yeah, okay, so, but is it important to her? Because you deemed that the most important thing to this guy, that he wanted to give up, that was his face. So, would it have been shocking if you did try and do something to a kid? Because that seems like it could be in your nature, right? I prefer to think I am a very kind person. So, her son is still in her house, with his mum's remains, rotting inside a concrete wall. How is that kind? I don't think you understand the word kind. That's bad. You've done something bad there. Why would you think that? Is that valuable to you? Is that a good gift for yourself to have her son in a wall? That's in her bedroom. Huh. Very funny story, I believe. Unless it's a joke, it's not very. She probably still doesn't understand where is her son and why. You see, he thinks he's a little joker, but he's not. He's just a bit of a criminal. Why there are so many flies in her room? People are so different, I believe. Some people think that bad things happen to them because they deserve it, or because they do something wrong. That's not correct opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few minutes. Yeah, I don't think I've had the impression the whole time we've been playing this. Or few hours. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. We drank some tea, for sure. This man kindly gave me a very pleasant gift. What did he give you? You know what? Even despite the fact that you are silent and you don't talk too much, I enjoy this visit. I am glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? I feel like I feel like I'm being given a opportunity to mess up. I feel like you just said that you like the fact we don't talk too much. I feel like this is gonna get me the wrong ending, but let's go. I feel like if we say we like to talk, he's gonna be like, then why haven't you been talking this whole time? So I'm gonna go with not with strangers. So we're gonna see where that goes. Though that words hurt me. Well, you are a stranger. Actually. Yeah, it's true though, right? It was 2:50. It was a time for the guests to leave. I apologize. I am going to leave soon. I think it would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I prefer to think it's kind. It's kind to give the gifts to your guests. What could you give? The cup of coffee didn't work. I've already had this question with you, right? Even now you are silent. Perhaps I did some mistakes. I think it's because you took my face last time. I think that was probably the mistake, but I apologize. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? Yep. My wife, the one who was in the picture. I see. I remember her screams, which is outright admitting the crime he did to our wife. That's I'm amazed at our own composure to not just get up and attack this guy, considering he's one, come into our apartment. Two, he took off our face, albeit being another time limit. He told us that he put a woman's child in the walls, and now he basically told us that he killed our kind wife. Did she give you a gift that you liked? What was the deal there? When I visited her, we've only got one option here, so you're a monster. That words hurt me. You gonna take my face? Is there words of a rude person, or a person who lives just because of memories? Memories help you to live day by day without any purpose, without any goal, only the feel of the fault. Every night when you try to get to sleep, you think it's your fault. Okay, gifts are always something important, and I know you have something important to give. If we want to live, we've got to give him something important. So I think this is going to be the Polaroid from the start. I see. That gift seems a very important thing. I appreciate. You leaving? Yeah. Bye. How do you even secure your house against that? You need to get, I think, some sort of CCTV, maybe see if he comes up on those. Because if he does, at least if anyone did find our body eventually, they would be able to find the footage of him coming to the house, right? It was 3 AM when the guests left. I can see my room. I can see my favourite TV show. I can hear it. Was there something else? I feel comfortable, wasn't it? It's something that I should remember. Probably no. Perhaps that was just a dream. I should go to sleep. Doesn't he say he hides in the shadows of people's houses until the next day where he can go visit people? Oh, he took the memory of our wife? Sometimes memories are the most important thing we have. Sometimes they help us to live. but sometimes it's better to leave everything as is. Is there a good ending in this? I don't know if there would be. Oh, we did get thanks for playing that time though. So I suppose that was the true ending? So that was Let Me In. I'm a bit sort of unsure why he... Obviously his goal and his intention is always just to go around and take gifts from people. But it does make you wonder, like... He obviously does different actions to each different person he comes across, if they're not polite to him. So, the mum had the child in the walls. I wonder what the old man gave him. Or if the old man even got to survive to visit at the end. Maybe the old man wanted to leave. But yeah, that was interesting. It's definitely very abstract. I'd like to know what you guys thought of the game. Let me know down in the comments. And I think I'm going to leave you there for now, guys. I hope you're having a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. I hope you're having a good one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.